Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, it's Shin here. Today the question is, how do you make a beat on the MPC plugin? Well, let's start right away with this fourth lesson where we dive into beat making using only our MPC in the standalone app. But first, I want to thank Jim for this comment. I hope to clarify the issue of banks in this video. So now let's make a beat like the hip-hop production of 90's. The first thing we need to do is to choose the sequence. A sequence is nothing more than our MIDI container that we use in the DAW, which contains the BPM, the length in bars, time signature, and the other settings. For example, we can create multiple sequences, maybe one for 4 or 8 bars, typical in the intro for the hip-hop beats, and another sequence, for example, for the first verse of 16 bars. Today we will do the intro together, so let's set it up. Just rename it with the data wheel, and the first thing, yes, rename it. Do it. Now press Shift 3 on a Mac keyboard and go to load. Now search inside to the MPC, and in this folder called Shin, I have all my samples from vinyl. Now I just search it, yeah. Now go to choose my folder, and from here do it, and boom, then we have my sample. Now press pad 30 to assign it, and boom, are in the pad 30. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. I like that vibe. Wow. Now with this sample I want to make a big intro for my beat. Let's go back to the main screen, tap the bottom, go down and go to BPM 150. Okay, now I want to go to track, open window and rename to the track 1, okay? Now press L key and the space bar on the keyboard and just start to record. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay guys, don't worry if you record badly, because there is a possibility to go back. It's so easy, just go to erase, tap the pad and go to do it. The sound's still in the pad, only the recording stuff was deleted, okay? Now press L and space bar, and I advise you to wait for the bars to count in and then start recording on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Now we have the sample recorded. Now that we have the sample on track 1, we need to insert the drums on the track 2. Yeah, to simplify the TR, the tracks where we record the MIDI, and the S stands for the source. Since I want to play the drums on track 2, I go to open window, I rename and the drums will be recorded on the track 2 with the source drum 2 because each drum bank can contain a program which is the set of samples assigned to the 16 pads. Now with shift and 6 we're gonna go to assign, we're gonna make the program A. We're gonna make a new program called program B, okay, just for the new drums, and boom. Now go back to the main screen to load samples. Maybe to simplify, I want to choose the basic kit that I used previously. I like this sample and it's easy to use because it's .pgm. It means that it has its own program, so the samples will be applied to the all pads in one time. Okay, here it is, PGM file. Okay, now go to F6, do it, and we gonna create a new program. Boom, here we have the sample. Now the basic kit has automatically taken the place of the program B we created early. Now let's try it. Okay. Now you already know the L and spacebar to record. So nice. Now shift and enter to go to save. Now if you want to save all the sample that you add on the pads, save a program, okay? Now I have already saved this and I replace. In my case, I saved this on test1 folder and you can recall it wherever you want, and you have the sound on the pads to play. When you save the sequence instead, it also contains the track, meaning the MIDI part you're playing, without the assigned program. That's why it's more important to save the programs if you want the sample on the pads. Okay, one last important thing about saving, and I promise that's all for today. If you want to save all the sequences as songs, I show you how to do it. Press Shift and Enter. Shift and Enter. Go to the wheel. Search for Save All Sequences and Songs. And here, go down with the cursor. Choose Do It. Rename it. You can rename from the pads. If you want, press the pad. Okay, I renamed the file Shin Song 1. And now go to F5, save it. So now I go into the test1 folder and I will find my file and load it. So guys, let's try this at home. And for today it's all. And thank you for watching, for the comments. I really appreciate, and see you in the next lesson. Peace.